Excitement.
Excitement.
And very excited.
Hence we just
And also
descend into stereotypical.
yes.
Stereotypical. Wait, let me scoot a little bit more.
There we go.
Stereotypical.
Yes.
Orientalist.
Completely
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon
yeah.
stuff. Which is fine.
It's fine. Welcome everybody.
Because I think that welcome everybody. The first thing that we should say is that we know prohibitively little of this period in history, and all that we know through pop culture.
Yes.
From stuff.
Okay, so
stuff. So what do we know about what and who are we?
Who are we? This guy, Angus, Dr. Randomol, and this guy, Aris Politopoulos, archaeologist and digital humanist.
No, human
digitalist.
Mm-hmm.
Here at Leiden University, part of the Awesome Value Foundation.
Yes, which is bleeding through in the background.
Yes.
Ooh, you can even see that this is not green.
This is
not green. This is blue. This is bluer than this.
We're gonna be looking at the bottle through you.
Exactly. That's fine. It's fine.
So today, we're very excited because we're playing not Imperator Rome, not Civilization, but Total War Three Kingdoms. Yes.
The new game from Sega.
Yes, exactly.
And it is just
it looks awesome.
It looks awesome. Basically, I've only like played 10 minutes of it, and it looks really awesome.
I just watched.
And the reviews are awesome.
Yeah. And I mean, it's a Total War game, so there's that.
And I also really wanted to buy a new game.
Also that. So,
although I also want to play more Imperator Rome, there were too many games. We spent a lot of time with Civilization.
Not so much time on Imperator Rome.
No.
Like 6 hours or something streaming.
We spent way too little on At the Gates.
Yes, way too little.
We also spent this game way too little on Heaven's Vault. But
at the same time, we don't for Civilization we had a lot of historical and archaeological commentary. For Imperator Rome we had a lot. For At the Gates we had
at the same time, if you sub or
follow us on YouTube
or whatever, or like make us a Patreon that we then get money through, we will gladly play games for you all day, every day,
and provide all the historical commentary.
If we can, then we sort of still are bound to these 2 hours a week that we get to play. Well, we get to play more games now and again. Probably we're going to talk about one of the games that you played a lot more of.
Yes.
But for the rest, we are bound to these 2 hours a week that we get to stream.
Yeah, it is what it is.
You know what?
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it in the sense of that I'm going to press play.
Press play, do it.
And we're going to see.
I'm going to press play.
Boom. Let me actually put on the sound. And it's gonna be black for a little while. There we are. Should be popping up sometime soon, I hope.
Oh, we didn't reset the wiki crutch.
No, we didn't. Oh, no.
Do it.
Alright, I'm gonna reset the wiki crutch right now. You watched them.
I watched.
I've already watched it.
In a momentary calm, blades are sworn together, vowing to bring about the restoration of peace and order. The year is 190, and the Han Empire falters on the brink of destruction. Brought low by corrupt eunuchs, and strong-armed by the despot Dong Zhuo.
Look at him. He is a good villain. Hey! That's Gaina! Hey there!
Don't play trumpets over there.
The fires of war erupt across a once peaceful realm. In the growing chaos, rebellions rise, and the Emperor's voice is drowned out by the tyrant's roar. The land suffers. Yet though they band together against a common foe, Such a fragile alliance cannot hold forever.
Awesome possum.
Awesome possum. So actually one of the things I have to say is that they do an excellent job at introducing this super complex period.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, awesome job. They do a good job.
They do a very good job.
At just introducing what is going on. I mean, actually, there's lots more going on, and there's so much detail historically to delve into. Yeah. But you get the gist of it. And it's also one of the things that I'm sort of new because I've seen this. I've played games set in this era before, which we get to talk about a little bit.
Yes.
But it is such a great setup. This basically this empire in turmoil. Coming a bit closer, I know, but it's gonna be there. We go. All right, go. This empire in turmoil, and then basically this evil guy behind the scenes, Dong Zhuang. Yeah, we are going to be butchering a lot of Chinese names. We are very sorry for that. The problem is we never really get to. Although in this case we actually do get to hear them, which I also think something epic. Voiceover. And basically we get to band together as this group, this coalition against this clearly evil guy. I mean, historically, probably, it was just another guy, but
he was just a guy.
Here he's just this
very evil guy.
Very evil guy. And we just get to and this is all set in this history. And you know what? It is not only just set in history, let's also just play a little bit of this history.
Yeah, let's just... We start anew, of course.
We're going to start anew, yes, for sure. And right here, I mean, this, I when I turned this on, just this morning, I was like, I was not expecting this. This looks not Total War at all. This doesn't look Creative Assembly at all, in the sense that it looked kind of like a fighting game almost.
We get somebody to fight with.
And exactly. So these are the people in the coalition. So the coalition against Dong Zhuang.
Yeah.
And these are governors that are part of the Han Empire that is basically crumbling as we speak. Or not as we speak, but as we play.
As we play.
And then what I also thought I didn't pre-order, so I didn't get the yellow turbans. No. Which is a pity.
It's a bit of a pity.
We should probably go for it at some point.
Yeah.
But then there's outlaws in there too.
That's also pretty dope. The Bandit Queen.
The Bandit Queen. So I actually looked her up.
Yeah.
And yeah, so you can. We've already been wiki crutched for this one.
Yeah.
She has like 1 or 2 lines in the Romans of the Three Kingdoms. Shit. Which is a pity. But at the same time, I do like that they sort of double down on their inclusion of women in history, because like many historical texts, the Romans of the Three Kingdoms, which is, by the way, we should reference the text that underlies basically almost all our video game experiences of this era of the Warring States period.
Warring States period, yeah, indeed.
Written by a guy that is much later, is what I'm trying to say. Written by a guy much later than the actual events.
Of course.
I know him
because I mean
Luo Ben, but I guess he was something else.
Let's give some context. The actual events take place in the 2nd and 3rd century AD.
Yeah.
And then the actual Romans of the Three Kingdoms was written in the 14th century
so much
AD.
later.
So about 1,200 years later.
And the actual Romans is this constellation of oral histories and written histories. But it really is a Romance in the sense that it focuses on these larger than life characters and on these major historic processes that we know happened around the time in China. But the problem is we know most of it, at least in popular culture, through the Romans of the Three Kingdoms and its media representations in terms of television series, spin-off books, and also,
Rodok Gurgun says, Liu Bei with Guan Yu, or I'm never talking to you again.
We are definitely doing that.
Yeah.
Next door, by the way. Hey, if you want to join Paul, you're next door.
Next door.
If you have time, come in and join us for this. For what you know a lot more about than we do.
Yeah, for sure.
So Paul, my colleague at the Center
because we are at
for
the
Humanities.
University, by the way.
We are at Leiden University.
So we have people next door who can actually talk about
Is
this
basically this type of literature, particularly, but also of course the history of it, is what he studies.
Yeah.
To lots of very cool digital humanities approaches.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm sure that he's also very busy, so he probably can be joining us, and he's going to probably be like shaking his head behind his computer when
we're butchering all sorts
of detailed aspects of Chinese histories.
Anyway, let's move on.
But that said, I guess as we said, we've already been blackmailed into going for Liu Bei,
which is it's starting situation normal, which is fine.
These are the. Cao Cao, I think he's called. No, not Cao Cao. I don't know. Honestly, don't even know. But as I said, Chinese pronunciation not our strong part.
No,
but these are literally the
Cao Cao. How it's pronounced?
Cao. Yeah, these are literally the standard historical subject of the particular realms of the Three Kingdoms, and I think it's so cool how they've given them shape.
Chaos forges agents
right now,
of
actually,
power.
Here, first of all, you.
Cao Cao watches dynasties fall
and then actually narrator
rise.
talking through this.
Cao
He
Cao.
has seen power
Cao Cao.
slip into the hands of the undeserving.
Yeah, they
And through
look
the
very
chaos, plots a path back to order by his hand.
You also know a little bit about this, right? Or have you ever played games or?
I've played some games. I've read a little bit, and I will not claim any sort of expertise, of course, over this.
Yeah, as I said, mostly that I've been sort of encountering this is actually the first time I sort of got into this whole history from a popular cultural point of view was.
Yeah. How does it sound, by the way? Sorry, because I keep hearing the thing, but.
Yeah, that should probably.
Let us know
right.
if the sound is fine.
Was through the Romans of the Three Kingdoms video games.
Yeah.
First started out on the NES, then all the way brought into the PlayStation era, and also now on the PC, I think. And I just love them. I really love these games, and through that I actually watched good parts of the television series, produced I think somewhere in the 90s, if I remember correctly. And then also even read parts of it. But the actual Romans of the Three Kingdoms, although a beautiful text, is it's an epic. It's it's the same thing as going back to the Iliad or the Odyssey. To really read through it, you need a lot of time.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
A lot of actually annotations because it's not always clear. Like these people that you play around with and become larger than life in games and television series, they're sometimes just only in details.
Yeah, but it's very interesting to be playing such a game because we played a lot of games that we know a lot about their historical context and we can provide a lot of commentary and also a lot of nitpicking on what is correct or not. And in this case, at least for me, most of this stuff, not that they are new, I'm familiar with the style and with the names, but I'm not familiar with the actual...
We're familiar with how the name sounds in our heads.
In our heads, exactly. How they should
because
sound.
They were never spoken out loud
exactly.
during these games.
Because we have, it's as you pointed out, like it's for me, the Iliad is something I can go through quite easily because it's in my native language. I can pronounce the names, I know what it is about, I can talk extensively about it. But this creates this contrast where I can't really talk, I can just sit back and enjoy in a way that other people would enjoy something that is more familiar to us, which is very interesting to see. To play games, to also see this juxtaposition for ourselves.
Yeah,
that
exactly. To see what it is like to play a hugely important part of history that we know so little about ourselves.
Yeah, exactly.
And one of the things, probably it's also it is almost this moment of discovery that you get to discover something anew, which is actually what I did the first time I played Romans of the Three Kingdoms.
Yeah.
I discovered this period in history that which I was probably like 18 or something, 19, that I knew so very little about. And like, wait a minute, this is actually cool history.
Yeah.
And why it's maybe not such a cool history is something we'll also get to during the stream.
Yeah.
But maybe for now, let's just start
doing stuff.
And actually, what I do like about this is that all these different commanders have different, basically like civilization-style leaders have different things going on for them, and actually that makes them very unique. So for example, this guy has a military inspector court position, so this actually is like and has a unique features as well, unique units as well. This is really a sort of a very military focused dude.
We are doing Liu Bei, don't worry.
We are doing...
That's what we are gonna do.
Liu Bei, no worries.
No worries.
I do feel, by the way, that Liu Bei is one of these, like, stereotypical choices, though.
Yeah. Well, one of the
let's put it like this.
prominent, like outside.
Super prominent, also the good guy. At least portrayed as such in the portrayals of the Romans of the Kingdoms. Well, let's have a little look at him. He would not necessarily always be my first choice. But
that's okay.
But for now, I think
he's a good requested of us, so this is what we're doing.
This is what we're doing. So, what he actually is, he excels. He's a commander. He excels at inspiring friendly troops. He is not very good in melee.
No.
And there's a group with retinues of melee cavalry. So he's this dude that is an inspirational, charismatic character.
He's a leader.
Yeah, exactly. He is a leader. He's basically somebody that's related to the Han imperial family. But himself is not a landed, so he's not a lord himself. He's not a person with territory or a lot of power. But at the beginning of this, he sort of sees this is all me just like talking through what the Romans of the Three Kingdoms and mostly the popularization of it sort of tells me. He sees the plight of the people and he decides to sort of position themselves as their leader, and basically tries to create a new empire that is a new China that is based also with an eye on for the suffering of the
for the small people, basically.
Which is an interesting thing because the Yellow Turbans, the people that we're sort of fighting against at the beginning of the game, or partly fighting against, had the same idea. But we can talk about that more later.
The UI on this game is amazing. Yes, that's one of the things that the game has been praised a lot about.
It is,
and it really is.
As I said, when I just opened up this
great
game,
UI,
and I felt like UI, I was like, "What is this? This is not a creative assembly game. This is
no."
It just looks gorgeous. And
it looks
wait
gorgeous.
until we get into the game itself. But anyway, he's got this.
So he has a bunch of unique features, which
confederate with other factions from the start.
Confederations,
Exactly. He can do a lot of diplomacy stuff. He's not the diplomatic character, it's actually Chow Chow. But has some infantry. But more or less, really, like what makes this leader is his allies, basically his direct network of characters that he gets to start with. Guan Yu and Zhang Fei. And these guys are basically their union.
I like the hold my wine.
Hold my wine.
Hold my wine.
Yeah, exactly. So this is a drunken brawler, and these were god of war.
The flame warrior and righteous slayer of all who dare oppose him. Guan Yu's deification is already assured.
And now he actually is. You know, in as far as I understand, Chinese sort of religion and ancestor organization, he's one of the gods of war, in fact. But anyway,
like a deified hero, not really a god as such, right?
No, a deified hero. Yeah, okay, but as far as I understand, at least these things very closely sort of resemble each other.
Okay.
And their union, happening already before the start of this game, just before the start of this game, is sort of actually was what we also saw in the beginning cinematic in the peach orchard. Means that now Liu Bei is just by himself. He has basically these two amazing warriors together with him.
Peach Garden Oath.
Exactly. Peach Garden Oath. One of the famous passages in the Romans of the Three Kingdoms, and also sort of gone through.
And also a famous magic card, I believe.
And also a famous magic card.
Yeah.
Because of course.
I will find the
because
magic card.
Of course, everything that bleeds from digital.
Peach Garden Oath. You gain 2 life for each creature you control, and even it has the passage. We three, though of separate ancestry, join in brotherhood. We dare not hope to be together always, but hereby vow to die the self-same day.
That is pretty neat that it's on a magic card.
This is on a magic card.
Magic is just like Total War, and then is a pretty dope game. All right, especially if you're interested. Who once wrote a whole piece about magic and history?
And I have a couple of other pieces to write about this.
To write about it, for sure. China must be united.
It must.
All right.
Hey, got it.
We're gonna get ourselves a little movie.
embers rise, stark against the night.
Yes.
The tyrant Dong Zhuo wields the flames of destruction. Luo Yang burns. Chaos ignites as the power of the eunuchs is crushed. In the pyre, the Han falters. Yet the light of the dynasty still simmers in the hearts of its last descendants. Liu Bei swore an oath with his brothers. They pledged their lives. They will defend the Han. Nobody else can. China is in turmoil. The great
He'll talk.
empire
We can
of the
talk,
Han,
overheard
stretching
necessarily.
back ages beyond
A little bit.
counting, is being devoured
Okay.
by corruption. The
China
yellow
is in turmoil.
turbans,
Defend the Han.
thousands
Yes,
strong,
that's
began
basically
raising
it.
their banners in rebellion.
It's actually on my
and
my regular
seizing
hard drive, so it takes a little
commanderies
bit to
across
load,
the
unfortunately.
In
But I
response,
didn't have time to reinstall
Generals
it on the.
loyal to
The
the
art style
emperor
of its
rose
cinematics
up
are so cool, yeah.
and put down
Oh,
the
yeah.
rebellion.
Great.
The art style is really great for the cinematics.
Generally, it's just a beautiful looking game in many ways. Like from the UI to the cinematics to the gameplay to the animations.
Wait till we like arrive in the next screen because
Yeah.
it is something. It's something else. It is.
Yet despite the victory,
I was
the
genuinely
chaos
stunned
only
by
grew.
how pretty
With the
it
corruption at the
looks,
very heart
especially
of the
for a Total
empire.
War game.
The loyal
Wait a
generals
minute.
stormed
What
in
did they
by
do
one
to
voice
Total War?
and killed the 10
What did they do?
eunuchs,
Yeah.
the source of China's
I can only hope that
goals.
it didn't mean a lot of
In the
designers
madness.
suffering once again. To
Not
do a
too much
whole-
crunch.
Warlord
Not too
Dong
much
Zhuo
crunch.
seized
Unlikely.
the emperor.
Unlikely, exactly.
With the great
So
warrior
let's go.
Lu
Let's
Bu
continue.
at
again,
his side,
we can sort of.
none dared
Yo.
oppose him.
She's the narrator goes.
The narrator goes on
But-
and on. It is very pretty.
Luo Yang lies in ruin, my lord.
He's also voiceovering everything, by the way.
Tyranny is barbaric. What of the people?
I need a bigger PC.
You need a
Dong
bigger
Zhuo has fled
PC.
west to
not really,
Chang'an,
though.
No,
with
you
the
need a
young
better,
Empress Yen his captive.
Fun, a cooler.
He holds my nephew at sword point.
The coalition delays and wastes time. You are poised,
Okay, we are
ready to
strike.
strike now.
So we start off immediately.
But yellow turbans and bandits still persist. There must be justice. The people
More or less,
deserve
right?
peace.
We start off,
More or less.
Your sworn
More or
brothers
less.
are ready
You know,
to
it's like,
fight.
yeah,
Their
okay,
oaths were
immediately.
bowed long ago. Dong Zhuo's treason must face justice. We are arrows on the wind, my lord.
Arrows on the
We
wind.
fly wherever you command.
Okay. You fly.
I have that's what I said in the beginning already. It does an excellent job at just bringing you into history, into the moment.
Yeah.
It is pretty amazing because it is not. I even if I'm sure that if I didn't really know what was going on, I have an idea of what is actually going on.
Yeah.
And I even know what's going on with me right now.
Yeah.
Through a couple of cutscenes and then.
Yeah, this is very, very good. Is she voiceovering this as well or no?
Yeah, well, no, she's not.
No, not this, right?
No, she's not voiceovering this. So basically, we have to. There's some yellow turbans in the way over here,
Yeah, so
and we have to find a power base to build up our strength.
Yeah.
And then we have to protect Gongrong and Tao Qiang.
Okay. So let's wreck some yellow turbans.
Let's do that.
Yeah. Reward taste of victory.
So we just also kind of new for Total War. I mean, it was already there in the Warhammer series, but they basically learned a lot from the Warhammer series. But
Yeah.
this is mission-like structure.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, we in terms of like
In terms of positioning, I feel like we should be okay, right?
we should be. I tried my best to sort of find a good spot for everything.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think we should be okay.
yeah. So
I think from the Total War series, like with the Warhammer additions, they really reshape their idea of how the game can look. Because when you
can look and can play.
can
as
play,
well.
because when you're not like tied to the historical narrative,
Yeah.
and you start thinking a little bit outside of the box, and then you come back to history, you're like, oh wait a minute, we're gonna implement all these different mechanics and so on.
Clearly, that Warhammer, which is a game really about armies, but also about the heroes that lead them.
Yeah.
Because hero units
Yeah.
are very important in Warhammer. if you then go back from Warhammer, which itself, of course, is an iteration of historical battles.
Yeah, for sure. But
and then go back to historical battles.
yeah,
You certainly understand the fun in playing with heroes.
No,
Something that
really.
I mean, your general was always in there. You know, you had your character that sort of was. And he was maybe a little bit tougher than the rest, but not really in any sort of
not like it
meaningful
is
sense.
here. By the way, I gotta comment on the fog of war.
There
effect.
there
This
is-
is like immensely impressive.
is-
how it looks and
how
how
it
they've
looks.
made it.
I love the fact that you can still see the terrain in there.
Yeah, you can see the rain, you can see all the details and everything, but it's still like
But it's
clearly the fog of
Clearly,
war.
the fog of war.
It's not like black. Oh, this is
So there you go. The capital is in ruins that we know of course.
Yeah.
The coalition. So more or less here, there is a coalition going on that's like not really doing its job.
so basically we need to.
And
get
we
there,
are
right?
here,
and we're
leading
here.
a bunch of peasants, basically.
Yeah.
We have some a military ex and a farm manager. Well, that's great.
That's great.
And we have some stuff to do. So I guess the first thing
The
to
first
simply
thing
do
is to just
go through this unit.
just fight them.
Secure loyalty through respect and actions.
Okay.
So why not quick save while we're at it?
Let's.
So we could also be just delegating this.
No, but we don't
But
want to
we don't
delegate
wanna
this
do-
because we want to look at this.
Because of course one part of the Total War series is this
Yeah.
top-down view,
Yeah.
turn-based.
Yeah.
And the other one is really the real-time battles. Although real-time, I have to say.
We should have looked a little bit in the units, but anyway.
We can look at the
them now.
units plenty later.
You should have
But-
saved this on your SSD drive. I feel
I
like.
know, but we
people
do get to
suffer
talk a
under
lot more
callous
now.
warlords
Because
and
actually,
brutal tyrants.
one of the
Because,
things that we
because
can...
we're not talking
I
otherwise.
weep for China.
That's true. That's true.
But
We are
only
doing
we
plenty of
can
talking
provide
here.
the
Yeah.
salve that
But,
the people
um,
sorely need.
But yeah, so one of the
We must
things is,
restore
of
the
course,
Han
we're now
dynasty
actually
to its
attacking
rightful
the Yellow
place.
Turbans,
Yeah.
If we are ever to know
which are
unity.
as the PC
As if she takes off.
takes off. It's like, have this, I'm out of here. It's holiday for me.
Yeah.
It will be holiday in a couple of hours for you as well, my dear PC. We're attacking
yeah.
the Yellow Turbans, which is actually a rebellion that started. It's basically a farmers' revolt,
Yeah.
like almost a true Marxist farmers' revolt. People are hungry because of mismanagement, because of the Emperor's mismanagement. I mean, Emperor sort of like there's in the Romans there's this nefarious group of eunuchs behind his actions, and people are hungry, rise up, and the leader of a Taoist tech leader or something like that, and basically have huge parts of China under their control.
Yeah.
Well, control.
Yeah.
By the way, yellow turbans, yellow vest.
That's a good analogy.
I'm just wanting to say
That's a
that,
good
that one
analogy.
of the things that we're doing here is clearly being the hero against a group
Yeah.
of poor people.
Yeah. Basically, we would like to play as the Yellow Turbans.
It would be kind of cool. But
Would be kind of cool, yeah.
yeah. All right, continue.
Okay, let's do the
So-
battle and then let's talk about other historical stuff.
Whoop.
Yeah.
Whoop. So one of the things I have to say though is I will struggle with in the beginning with Total War games is their actually their UI control, especially the zooming and moving around the map.
Yeah.
But it's sort of exactly.
There we go.
Well, this is the tactical map. So over here we've got
We got our enemies.
Zhao Bo, who's fresh and confident, not for
He's-
much longer.
No.
And
I mean, we clearly have the bigger army, and we're
exactly.
fighting on an open field, so
so
there is that.
what I kind of wanted to do is I'm gonna try and make it a little bit easier on myself. I'm gonna just get these dudes over here. How do we do this again in Total War? Like with rush you around. I think we can, right? Oh, you know what? I already know how to do this differently. I'll change the formation.
Yeah.
I want all my dudes on the left flank.
Yeah.
There we go.
So now you have all your all these dudes are on the left flank, and then the archers
I'm actually
on the
going to
right
be
back.
grouping these all together.
Yeah.
So these are actually my two big buddies over here.
Yeah.
One Yu, a champion in Zhang Fei.
The vanguard.
And they're not gonna be avant-garding. They're not gonna be vanguarding. I always like to do. I basically have the same tactic with every single.
Go ahead.
So Unless I have like a shit ton of archers, then it's just like retreat and fire and fire.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's like using the cavalry not so much to flank them, but to really sort of get behind their lines and just. I found that in every game since Total War 1, like Total War Shogun, this is a great tactic, and the AI almost never ever, unless you really put it at a high level, and you just end up losing anyway because it's not.
Because
really
it's too smart.
It's not. No, it's not about smarts. It's about simply you're dying a lot more. And other thing that I want to do is just basically march these dudes. I'm gonna also make a small subunit out of the archers.
That would be a good idea, I think.
Also, this looks great as well. This looks great. All right.
Okay, so we have one group with
one basically
and this is gonna be the other.
And all of them are just gonna march, of course, because no need to wait. So boom, let's just march them on. Now let's start the battle. And let's actually already start preparing our troops to move over yonder. Actually, our archers can already start preparing to fire at the mass of men over here. Oh!
Game paused. Zhao Bo is challenging intention kill wound. He's challenging our guy.
Our guy, he's challenging the god of war.
Yeah.
I think this guy should have read more.
Yeah, he should have read more history.
Alright, I'm gonna send him over and accept this. So? Yeah, I mean...
Because then we resolve the battle basically
by killing the general. Killing the general was always a great idea in Total War because, you know, they would just massively lose morale. And I feel that
he's likely.
I have to say, I looked this up beforehand. If your guys die, your heroes die, they just die. It's not like
there's no
getting them back.
Which is good.
Which is good
if
as
they
well.
die, they die. Like,
but
what do you expect?
Yeah, so it's kind of a challenging, risky thing to do this, but I'm gonna just say accept.
Wait. Win before 115 to gain the following effects. Win outside time effects. So we don't know. Do we know the stats of our opponent or what?
You know what? F1 is actually an info overlay. It doesn't give us much more info.
Yeah.
I don't think
this arrow over there.
The stat of the dude. I don't. Relative strength.
Oh, that's
So I feel that this means that basically we're gonna be. It's gonna go our way.
Okay.
Right?
I think so. I don't know.
Yeah, because I can't really look up Zhao Bo anymore. I don't think. I'm just gonna blind faith, you know?
Blind faith. YOLO.
I think that's something that Guan Yu would have said.
A general must use all their talents to win a duel, as the results can sway the battle in favor of the victor.
Whoa, he got like...
I like that, he just went in for him. So one of the things I think that we can actually do is they have some...
Oh, they have abilities.
Yeah, they have abilities basically. So, this is his ability right now.
Yeah, do it.
Boom.
So far, so good.
So actually, you know, it's nice looking at a little duel like this. But in the meantime...
Also, you can get this flank over there.
Yeah, I can still do the flanking.
Yeah, because they have they have one of them. But then the other dude is just doing the battle.
He's just doing the battle. Apparently, so actually they will not interfere with duels. So that's pretty neat.
Yeah.
So right now I feel that this is also good. These guys are just, you know, firing back and forth. Mm-hmm. Maybe my archers actually should better focus on their archers.
Yeah, probably.
Well.
Yeah. And bring in your units forward, I believe.
Yeah, I think we can already bring them forward, huh? That's probably good.
So.
There we go. Come on, people. Well, I think this should be good.
You will lose and be forgotten.
You will lose and be forgotten. I mean, I have a feeling that we are destroying this guy.
I think so too. Just looking at the health bar over here, his morale is not very good. His melee, my melee toughness is 44 compared to his 19.
Yeah, which is a bit of a difference.
A bit of a difference. Alright, let's bring in my cavalry unit a bit more over yonder, because actually these guys don't seem to be moving much.
Yeah.
You know what, that's also... I feel that it's gonna be good to go in for the kill already. Boom.
That's... Oh, they figured it out.
That's great, because that's exactly what I want. Is either...
Now you can bring them in, no?
These guys, they're already being brought in.
Our comrade is under attack!
This is, I said, this is really how I play my Total War games. Lots of pausing.
That's how you play all war games, right?
I kind of feel so, yeah.
I feel like their archers are not having fun.
No, they are clearly not having fun, these archers. These dudes are... I could even run with them, I think, a bit faster.
No. Should be able to run fast.
Yeah, but actually this
The
is
enemy
fine.
general has fallen!
Because I'm just... Seems that
Well, the duel was won.
the duel was very much won.
Yeah.
And I think I even have to engage these archers. I'm just gonna go on.
They were no
And
match!
I'm just gonna lead these guys on. These archers are... You know what? I'm just gonna...
Yeah, just
Boom. Victory. Alright.
that was
Victory already!
claim the victory.
Yes.
Or are you gonna kill some more archers?
Kill some more... Kill some more
workers,
peasants!
yeah.
So-
Why not kill the peasants?
More workers. Claim victory. Boom.
Can you just send your guys to the generals and dogpile on the enemy?
Yeah, I mean you could definitely. I mean, here general units are like normally it's like you have your general unit in the battle and you just keep them back and you make sure that you only engage with them, pounce them at the last moment because you lose your general, you're kind of sucked. But here you could actually these units are pretty damn strong, so they could probably take on with a bit of help a good amount of units. So I think. I'm not entirely sure that piling on the general, just doing that, is just going to help very much.
No.
Just yet. But, you know...
This is also an interesting feature, the whole replay thing, of course, because it allows you to... That's like... It's always nice to be able to watch back on a battle
and see what...
without the whole pause and...
Especially because they have just this whole battle mode outside of it now, that you can also just play and multiplayer it.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
this
for
is
sure.
very, very good.
So, but yeah, I guess I do like, by the way, that they are all wearing yellow turbans.
Yeah, because it's the yellow turban.
They are all wearing yellow turbans.
They are literally the yellow turbans.
They are literally the yellow
Okay, let's
turbans.
end this battle.
Yes.
Decisive victory in 152.
Yeah. And in a short period.
Amount of time.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
That already know.
Yeah.
Thanks for this.
Thanks for the tooltip.
So I mean, they were
outnumbered.
They were
heavily.
clearly outnumbered.
I mean, even if you would just run on them,
Yeah.
you would still have won. I feel like
I don't even know what these like.
this is
Their melee strength
yeah.
at the moment.
Yeah.
But why is this guy at 0?
Because it said he sucks at melee.
I don't think if I ever get challenged as Liu Bei, then I have to.
You'll have to think about
like,
it.
sorry, no can do.
How
sir.
about no?
How about you fight my God of War?
Yeah. Hey, I like that. Flowers.
Yeah, for
we
sure.
got some monedas.
Monedas. I honestly don't even know what the money was called at that point in time.
That's good. That's a good question.
Alright.
Yuan. No, that's not.
The Mongol founded Yuan dynasty.
Yeah.
Chinese coins.
There we go.
I don't know what they were called. What was the currency
That's
called?
what I'm gonna go.
Alright. I can either ransom and release them, seize their supplies, or recruit them.
I think we should maybe recruit them.
Yeah, but it literally gives me nothing. It gives me 0% replenishment.
Oh. Here's a then let's get the
Let's get, or
Yeah,
plus
ransom and release.
All right.
They're just peasants.
Where are we ransoming them to? This
Yeah.
feels wrong on so many levels,
Yeah.
but okay. Alright, let's just do it.
No. Consider the path. Yes.
What is? Yeah, I don't know what's the current system.
Anybody knows what the currency was actually called in the Warring States period? We want to know.
There is honesty.
Alright, so
in
attach
the
an army
seasons
belonging to the
past.
following factions. Attack an army, sorry, we've done that. We have a taste of victory, we get more supplies. Excellent. We bring peace.
Excellent.
So okay, that's great. We've just brought peace. We're just going to bring some more peace.
That's a very
We're fighting for peace is like effing for virginity, as we say.
as we say.
All right.
As we say.
Okay, Liu Bei never sought this responsibility, but what I will do what I must to protect the people and restore justice. So let's just forget about a moment that these Yellow Turban are actually farmers in revolt, and let's just focus on the fact that we're this hero, because otherwise we're not going to be enjoying this part of the game.
Okay. Yeah.
And let's, or at least that they're like this intermediate adversary that we have to take out before we can take out the fat.
The bad guy, basically.
Yeah, exactly. The fat tyrant.
So I feel like the coin is called. There are different versions of coins.
Yeah.
It's G by. G by Wuju. Typing by Qian. All sorts of different coins for that period. It says the Shu Han issued coins that I'm looking at.
Right, I've just delegated the battle of something that I was just going to win anyway.
And we even had a decisive victory.
Yeah.
So we can occupy it.
We can loot and occupy it. But we're just, since this is our only settlement so far, we're just gonna go and occupy it, I think.
Yeah, because we get like faction support, which is also good. And
yes, that's good, as well as just
generally being a little bit of a good guy.
Yes, exactly.
Complete.
It will prosper for the better under my rule.
Which is also good.
Yay! Support from the people. +5 public order.
From the people.
+25 faction support.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure what faction support is doing just yet, but we'll see about that. And we've established order.
I wonder if these are the same like type of things that you get whichever faction.
I'm sure that the same faction will get similar like little bonuses, starting bonuses.
No. I mean
like
the
this.
title, like you establish.
But I mean I wonder as well, because this is really part of Liu Bai's story as well, that he just is at the head of this army, doesn't have any like castle or basically doesn't have any land.
No, he's just a general. Like,
is himself a general, a leader of peasants also,
yeah.
fighting against other peasants, and then Anyway, art is beautiful. And also, just even beyond the art, just like look at this staining, going beyond the UI box here.
Yeah, this is just beautiful design.
Beautiful.
Generally, the design is beautiful. It's very subtle. Like you can still enjoy, even though it has all these buttons on the top left and on the left and bottom right. Still looks good.
Still looks very good. So let's have a little look at what's around us.
Now we can.
So we are occupying an iron mine. There's a little town over here.
Yeah, there's a small city.
There's a small city over here of the Guangzhou.
Yeah, we are not very friendly.
We're definitely, I think we're definitely at war with these dudes.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yes.
They are not our friends. Let's put it that way.
Over here, there's more yellow turban dudes going on. Over here as well.
Yeah.
And over here we have more unfriendly people. Who's this then? The Han Empire. Okay.
Yeah.
Just the Han Empire in general.
Yeah.
Okay. And then over here we've got Wang Lang. And this is
These are friends. It's farmland.
Tao Cham.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, they sort of are friend. Oh, they're friendly.
They are friendly.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
All right. Actually, that's good. Then let's.
So we still should create sort of a base somewhere, right?
No, I think this is our base now.
Do you think this is fine as a base?
Well, I mean, for now it is anyway.
Yeah, okay.
Definitely at the end of this turn, because really that's all that we have time for. the army is replenishing, and I don't have any actions left to do basically.
Yeah.
Alright.
They are all taking their turns.
All these.
Look at all these
people.
Look at all these people taking their turns. Yeah, let urban rebellion there.
There are many intricacies to ruling, and a wise
I see
leader
there's 6
seeks
councils.
counsel rather than allow pride to lead them into ignorance. If any aspect of your
You're going to
kingdom
ask for
eludes
clarification. Now that's
you
true.
have
This
only
is
to
also, I have
ask
to
for
say,
This is very good.
so.
This is very nice, like this overlay of help, that you don't have to go to a different menu, you don't have to go through like a menu with a question mark that you have to type in the correct thing, close it, open
Close it open.
No,
Just
there.
here.
Just great.
Just here.
Just good slick design.
That is really good, slick design. I wonder if this was already in. I've only played a little bit of Warhammer Total War, and I wonder if this was already in Warhammer Total War.
I'm not sure.
Anyway, doesn't matter.
No.
Basically, we are now in this iron mine over here. Our troops are still replenishing. Let's have a little look at construction available. That's great.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, we have our army here.
Which is replenishing.
It seems replen. Oh no, almost.
No, these guys have not replenished
this guy.
yet.
Actually, one of the things that I found out from just playing like 5 to 10 minutes is that this is basically how we move, and we only have one army in the beginning.
Yeah.
So we can't really split this up either.
No, but that's okay. Also, it's not that big of an army.
Apparently it's quite big for the beginning of the game. Yeah. Because we do have these 3 leaders. Anyway, it doesn't really matter.
No.
Character developments. There's lots of characters developing themselves. That's great. People of merit. I'm one of the people of merit here, I guess.
Of course.
Candidates.
And then we can.
So these are candidates for my army.
For us to have them like as heir, as prime minister, and so on.
So right now,
but these ones are locked.
These are until we are higher in rank ourselves.
But the faction heir is not locked, or what?
We don't have any eligible family members. So there are. This is one of the things that I loved very much about. What is this then? Liubai and. Okay, very cool. Huh. Nice. This is one of the things that I also loved about the Romans of the Three Kingdoms games. It is that there was a lot of freaking characters.
There is a lot of freaking characters.
Alright, anyway. Family tree. It's
we are alone.
We are alone.
We are ourselves.
Yes.
Which is okay though.
Alright. Faction developments. What does this mean? New capitals have been established. There's a new capital over here. Mm-hmm. I get to recruit somebody, I guess.
A newly recruited unit will report for duty immediatejtly, but will continue to muster for some time.
What I have to do right now is to actually get some more units in here. Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna give all of them. You are in need of some more. You are good with right click to pin panel.
Yeah. And then we see
okay, these guys are the anti-missile, missile defense, vulnerable spears. That's pretty good. I mean, not vulnerable.
Not the fact that they are vulnerable, but cannot adopt advanced formations.
So right now I basically have what are these then? These are saber cavalry.
Yeah.
They're medium sword cavalry. Okay. So I don't really have options. They're light sword or medium sword. I'm guessing I'm just gonna.
Let's get
these. This is very expensive though.
Yeah. So let's get a couple more of these guys.
Yeah. All right. And then this guy can.
And this guy.
He is actually pretty good with.
Nocturnal, intimidating.
They're
fiery.
There is a lot of stuff. Thank you for helping us, but
actually there is a lot of stuff. So these skills are already acquired, right? Or do we need?
These are already required, exactly. So yeah, let's see.
Oh, and then they get skill points to up them. Oh, as we get levels, then they get skill points.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Skill. Alright, okay.
Alright.
You have need of Tom
So let's get
my
some
lord.
more
I guess this
melee swordmen.
Yeah, so I'm not. So I think this guy is pretty good with.
I feel like we should get these guys the sword and shield.
Yeah, but I think this guy he's sort of lacking in cavalry, so I think we should get him some cavalry as well. Also because I think he's actually his focus is actually on sort of syncing with the cavalry, this color based. It's based on that sort of color, the five elements color wheel.
Yeah.
I think that's probably what's going on.
Okay. So let's get him.
Yeah, that one.
That one or the
Alright,
other?
let's these guys also get one more. Let's get this guy some more archers then.
Yeah.
I guess the
But
archers.
these
are.
These are the expensive archers.
Yeah, but we still get it. We still have. You see.
We still have plenty of money. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Let's see if we can actually build something in our iron mine as
Seek
well.
opportunities and act upon them.
I just want to point out that again with the with this game or with the Imperator Rome that we were playing the previous streams and with At the Gates are the type of games that really you need to invest hours to go through all of this.
Yeah, no, clearly. I mean, this is just me mostly browsing over the intricacies of things that are happening.
And I mean, with Civilization, where we were going over all minor choices, it took us two seasons of 36 and 26 hours respectively to sort of talk about most of the features that were available. So
for sure.
It's one of these things that we get to play now and we get to do a little bit of commentary, but it's very hard to you really need to dig deep.
No, I mean we haven't even. I mean we've just looked at the court. That's it.
Yeah, but
we haven't even looked at
stuff.
diplomacy,
diplomacy, reforms, and so on.
But I guess we're gonna look at reforms in 2 turns.
Yeah.
There's no espionage just yet. And then
you can review your records, which is really nice. Can you open it? Yeah, I really like this. I really like this. And then you can play the.
Right in the thingy. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. This is really nice. This is a very nice.
So I guess there's not much that has happened.
No,
but it is pretty good.
It's one of these features that we discussed in the Civilization stream.
That you're actually missing.
It would be really nice if it was there. And here it is there actually.
Alright. We're actually bleeding a bit of money at the moment. So
yeah, that's okay for now.
I guess we'll get more money in later.
Yeah.
I do want to see if we can actually build something. Known factions, no.
Restore harmony.
It says it still belongs to Wang Shao, interestingly enough. Upgrade, I cannot. Oh, we have emphasis. Ooh, I should probably have. You know what? I think if I remember correctly, I can still refund it.
If you have, yeah.
I think I can still refund it. Let's see. I think I can actually. I want to refund it. I want to buy that. No, well, you know.
Never mind.
Oops. All right. I think we're just gonna stay put for one more turn.
Yeah, let's.
To just get our unit unit
in order.
Yeah, exactly.
So then, what's the next plan? What's the next? Plan?
The next plan, I think, is going to be taking over this town over here.
The town or the small town?
As you gain prestige throughout China, you will be rewarded with a rank of
growing might.
Your options and resources will increase in line with your authority.
Yeah, amazing. All right. Well, 3 settlements, including the following.
Yeah.
So where's
Langa is on? It's on the south.
Over there. Okay.
Okay. All 3 settlements.
That's
and
fine.
Currently we have 1. So let's see. The end goal then is to get the Langai,
or something with Lang, and then
Lang and YE.
Yes.
and then we need
Langye?
1 more settlement.
All right. I guess then. So we get bonus experience. That's excellent. Great.
I feel like I think you're right. Let's get a Taishan,
I guess, and
then we go to the south to get.
What I think I want to do is first. Whoops! I don't want to.
No, let's not attack.
You know
our
what?
friends.
No. Exactly. I want to see what we can do diplomacy-wise. So
You can negotiate.
I can negotiate with him.
We are ready to talk.
War? No. Trade and marriage? No, I'm not gonna trade. So I guess I can sort of gift stuff to him. Trade territory. I don't really have much to trade influence.
Project trade agreement. Yeah. Projected income 249. That's okay.
They kind of like that.
Yeah. Propose a deal.
All right.
That looks good.
Your proposal
Proposal
is
is sound. You have a sound.
I kind of want to negotiate with you
Good
some
to
more.
see you.
Let's go for a non-aggression pact. Because I kind of want what I kind of want to do. I just want to make sure that the borders over here, if I'm gonna take this dude, that the borders over here
are actually safe, which is a good idea. No?
Yeah. You know what? And I think also one of the things that I also have to do is protect Kongrong. I'm gonna see if I can sort of do the same deal with him.
What do you wish?
You can't do it.
I guess
For this to be viable, both factions must have a free trade route.
Okay, I don't have a free trade route at the moment.
No, but we can acquire one, I believe, if we expand on the south.
Okay. I'm just gonna go for a non-aggression pact with
that's
this dude
fine.
as well. He wants it as well. Great.
Yeah.
Your proposal is
good.
sound.
All right,
good.
that's good. Then, thank you, my dear narrator. I think we're still getting some units in.
We're still getting some units in. You wanna wait for another turn, or?
So the problem is I can't really split up.
We also have an ability we have a level up, yeah?
Oh yeah, we do have to level up.
Special
How did you spot this?
rare
Just out of
weapons,
curiosity.
How did I
armor,
spot it?
and
Because all of a sudden the
horses
number is 3 and
can
not
be
2.
taken
Okay,
from
cool.
defeated
It is. I
enemies
say it's like, whoa,
and
wait a
grant
minute. That's
great advantages to their new owner,
all right.
as well as increasing their satisfaction.
Okay, so we have the ability, special rare weapons, armor, and horse.
So there's a lot of stuff in here that you can just sort of.
Yeah. So now we have equip this one, which is
I
fine.
guess this is unique. This is my stuff,
Yeah.
quite literally. So I don't really want to do anything.
No,
with
that's
that.
fine.
So I have more skills though.
Yeah, so you
I can choose either.
dignity, which enables disciplined and +5 function support. Nothing baffles evil like calm, composure, and propriety. What? Why?
Intensity.
Burn long and brightly. Mighty knockback.
This feels like I should go for.
Look, because we're not particularly combat focused.
Exactly.
Let's get dignity.
Yeah. All right.
Let's be dignified. Shall we?
I feel that's also the thing that Liu Bei
I
would have done.
feel dignified.
All
Okay,
right.
so let's go for the town.
I like it. Liu Bei sees opportunity and necessity in securing territory. These read, by the way, as if I recall correctly, as sort of the lead-in notions of the Romans of the Three Kingdoms.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure if this is actually taken from. Probably a bit too.
Maybe it's like how do you call it? Like adapted from.
Probably adapted from it, but it is exactly like this. I like it.
There's no option to play this game Chinese though. With Chinese narration.
Oh, with Chinese narration, I wouldn't know. I didn't try.
Can you check that? Is there? Like...
Audio, voice.
Yeah. There's no language.
Well, main, I guess.
Total War, Three Kingdoms.
Chinese audio diplomacy speech.
There we go.
Chinese audio voiceover speech.
Oh,
Chinese
that's
audio
great.
voice.
Yeah.
It is great. I'm
Do
just
it.
gonna.
Do it. So subtitles in Chinese audio diplomacy speech.
Alright, you sure?
Yes, do it, man. Look, the thing is, I want to talk about this because
We talk about this. Alright.
because I finished Sekiro, so there is that.